If you don't have anything to do this weekend, we've got you covered, Tucson.
Bobby Rich joins us from the Bobby Rich Morning Mix on 94.9 to give us all the details on what's happening this weekend.
Always stuff going on, right?
Always.
Yes.
Always. Well, a lot of people are out doing the Ice Bucket Challenge.
Yes.
That just is continuing and continuing. And some people are saying, like, wow, really? Hasn't it peaked yet? But apparently not. And it's so fantastic because it's for such a good cause. You know, the ALS cause is one that does not get enough attention and frankly really needs to have more people find out about it,
Right.
which is what the challenge is kind of all about. But we uncovered something on our radio show on Mix FM this week that is worthwhile people knowing. It's not necessarily safe for all people to be suddenly drenched in ice cold water.
Okay.
People have had bad reactions and can have bad reactions to that.
Wow.
So, and that's just, I mean, and that's the least important part of it.
Right.
You know, the most important is getting the money for ALS and
Right.
getting the awareness for ALS. So just something to think about and something to maybe look into.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Been a couple of kind of tragic things that have happened. Now that it's been going for a while, people are trying to make it one up everybody else.
Right, and are kind of doing some crazy, dangerous things on Facebook. Some of the videos that I've seen is I was like, whoa, let's just stick to what it's meant to be, but make sure that we're getting our donations in.
Yeah, exactly right. So you want to know something's going on this weekend?
Yes,
I
we
do.
How about, let's start with the Mind of Mencia.
You've got my attention.
Okay. You know this guy, Carlos Mencia? So he's a very funny comedian. He's on the Comedy Central, and that was his show, and he's famous, and he comes here every once in a while and always sells that. Tomorrow night, Desert Diamond Casino, 18 and over show, 8 p.m., Carlos Mencia.
Excellent.
The Mind of Mencia. You got all those
How
magicians
is he?
on.
I know. So how he's a comedian that does mind tricks, or
No,
what?
it's just, they're talking about his weird mind.
Oh.
Because he's a comedian.
Oh, I got it.
Get it?
Got it.
Okay. Something else. Now, this is much more serious and a really good thing. At the Fox Theater on Saturday is going to be an all-day event that is about a day of awareness, discussion, and information about bullying. And this event actually includes a screening of a documentary called Bully. That's going to be at 10 a.m. and 2 p.m., and that's free. Afterwards, they're going to have a panel discussion with some experts and talk about the seriousness. And between the two screenings, 10 a.m. and 2 p.m., between noon and 2, they're going to have an awareness expo and reception. So a lot of the experts from around town who are qualified to talk about this, this is not to bring the kids to. This is really for parents, educators, people who want to know more about it. It's put together by Autism Speaks of Tucson. So it's very unique. Everything is free, and it's tomorrow at the Fox Theater. So you can show up either at 10 a.m. or around noon or around 2 and be in on most of the stuff that's going to be going on.
And very timely with school in session.
Right. School's back in, and people are talking, especially with the bullying issue.
Yes.
It's so sad. You know,
It really is.
I hate to think about it, but the reality sets in, and I'm just glad that there's somebody out there, you know, with knowledge, sharing it.
Yes.
Like this event tomorrow. It's going to be an opportunity, as I said, for parents and for teachers and for people in the community who maybe want to understand it more. Maybe they have somebody in their family who's experienced it, or maybe they don't even know that this is really going on with the bullying.
Or what signs to really look for. I mean, sometimes people think even though their child is withdrawn that they're not understanding why they are. They think maybe it's just, oh, they're just more introverted, but it could be a bigger issue than that.
Absolutely true. Now, you know what mariachi is.
Yes.
And you may or may not know about Los Changuitos Feos,
Nailed it.
or the Ugly Monkeys.
Yes.
I just killed me when I found out that that's what these poor kids are called, but it's okay with them. This is the most famous Tucson mariachi group. It's all young people, which means, and they're celebrating their 50th anniversary.
Yay.
So now you come in as a young kid and you do your mariachi thing and you're in the group and you do all this great stuff and you learn everything. And then you age out. And what happens when you age out? You go on to adult versions of mariachi. So they have got alumni from this group, from Tucson, in Mariachi Cobre and some of the really big name mariachi groups. And several of those alumni are going to come back to town tomorrow night, this weekend, to help the Monkeys celebrate their 50th anniversary. So it's going to be a show that'll feature the current
very
group.
cool.
and then all these guys are women and men who graduated, so to speak, and went on, and some of them are really, really famous now in the mariachi group. So that's at the Music Hall, TCC Music Hall, tomorrow night, 7 o'clock, 50th anniversary of Los Changueros Feos, 50th anniversary concert. And then, one more thing. You know how Tombstone is the town too tough to die?
Yes.
Well, how'd you like to go down there at night then? Right?
I'd love to.
Doesn't it sound like a Halloween promotion? Of
Yes.
Tombstone at Twilight, it's called. And this is a new thing in Tombstone. They're going to try this out tomorrow night between 5 and 9 p.m. And there'll be the usual fun things to do in Tombstone, you know, like the shopping and the dining, the entertainment, the gunfights. The gunfights? Yes. This is the part I'm a little bit worried about.
Right, at night?
No.
Yeah.
I've been to Tombstone, and the the gunfights are really awesome.
It's very cool. They're very, very cool. But they're going to be doing it at night. So I'm
right.
a little bit concerned. But wait, there's more. There's a drilling demo.
Oh.
And a mining display. So I'm assuming the drilling and the mining go together. So it's not like, you know, like a home drill. It's not like Home Depot showing you
Bring your own drill.
how to bore out a 3/4 inch, you know, in a piece of wood or something. I'm thinking it's, you know, the big, those big things.
How you drill in the mines.
Yeah. So anyway, toughest town alive. Only the toughest town, you know, would be able to do something like that at night.
At night. Yes, I agree. Thank you so much for filling our calendar yet again.
Yeah, I feel like I'm at an Italian restaurant ordering off the menu here, the Goralski and Parmesan.
I love it. I love it.
Now I'm hungry.
Me too. Thank you, Bobby. And you can listen to the Bobby Rich Morning Mix every weekday morning on 94.9 Mix FM, Tucson's at work station. To find out more, just head over to mixfm.com.
And we're happy to mention your event during our next K-Pasta segment. Just send us an email with all the information to kpasta@morningblend.com.
Up next, we've got a school with a mission of helping students succeed not only at their education, but throughout their life. Stay tuned. The Morning Blend will be right back.